Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. In addition to all of that, if you're interested in joining our campaign, we do have open slots available. All you have to do is join our Patreon or reach out to me through our Patreon and find out if any of them were a good suit for you. I think that's going to be all of my promotion, so let's get to it. Go ahead, Kat. What happened last
So
session?
we spent an evening at an oasis, and we had a bit of a conversation, and with somebody kind of rejoining us again, Kat asks what the fuck was up with him being in a different body in her dream. He says it to him. It was the same as Katarine being in a younger, like presenting as her younger self. It's how he sees himself, and the sand that was clinging to him was sort of a connection back to his clan. We do also talk a little bit about his voodoo and how it's a very personal practice. Samdi then has a conversation with his canary given to him by Mama Vusi, and he is warned not to sleep under the tree. And when we wake, we realize that all the plants have died and the oasis has dried up. So we try to wonder what could have exactly caused that, but in the end we decide to keep moving. That evening, we come across ruins where the grasses start to meet the sands, and we find that in these buildings there's the bodies of small people, and we realize that it's a fairly recent destruction. We decide to make our camp there, trying to find a good place to stay that doesn't have any dead bodies in it. So in the middle of that, we find a room that is body-free, and Monkey finds a bottle of rum hidden away. The group decides that they've had kind of a stressful time of it, and that they should have some fun while they can. And Katarine gets obliterated. She then decides it's the best time to ask Buttercup about what's going on with our bug-beggar friend, asking if his interest in her was to make her jealous. But then she ends up passing out after that. During his watch, Somdi notices that 3 small people are making their approach. He connects with their mind, threatening them, but the gnomes reply that they're scavengers, and that they're willing to make trades if someone can help them with their problem, which happens to be in the form of a possession. So somebody's listening in on his thoughts when he admits to being part of the Iron Whisper. So somebody connects then to Bardakov, telling him to come out, and the gnomes then say that they are specialists in hunting during the day when most things are escaping the heat, which makes us vulnerable. Barthen says, well, no, we're fine. We have this hut, and they then dispel the magic, which wakes Kat, which kind of creates a little bit of a hubbub. Once assured that everything is all right, the rest of the group falls back asleep, but Bardakov and Somdi have a conversation with the gnomes further. They reveal that they had been run out of town because a Shmiti Longstocking had misapplied the magic in creating golems. And this weakness allowed them to be possessed by a spirit. The golems then destroyed the town, but then are now following them from town to town, destroying everywhere that they settle. He says that the golems need to be opened, control rods removed, and placed into a container to be fixed. There are stone golems, a salt golem, and a horde golem, They enchanted their hoard to protect itself, and apparently it has done so too well. After finishing our rest, we journey for a few miles until we arrive at a windmill that holds the treasure golem, and the stone and sand golems are outside protecting it. On the way, Catherine uses something that belonged to one of these stone golems to possess it successfully. And when she takes control of the body, her own body goes limp. And she uses that as her possession of that stone golem to lead them away a little bit from the group so that they can then approach. And these golems are very well protected. They are vulnerable to many conditions and types of damage, with lots of armor and lots of health. So as the group starts to attack, Catherine casts slow on the rest of the golems around her, which reveals that this one is acting abnormally. And she's hit, which throws off her concentration pretty much immediately. But it's enough to keep the stone golems focused on themselves while the rest of us take out the sand golem. The sand golem does blind when it is hit, and Vance is able to avoid that and takes out the control rod without killing it. Samdi then discerns that the spirits possessing the body can be psychically influenced and does so, so that they also fall. Then next it is trying to find a way to attack this treasure golem.
So, you all are sitting around, catching your breath from the intense battle between the 4 golems outside as Samdi is standing up on the guard railing, leaning against it, looking at you all.
What's inside, Samdi?
A massive horde.
Well, that's the last one, right? That's the one we're supposed to take care of?
Yep.
Perhaps, did it see you, and did anything move while you're in there?
I closed the door very quickly.
Perhaps we should rest and plan and come up with a strategy.
If we have 10 minutes, I could possess that one as well.
Do we know if these things are out for good, or is there a chance they'll take them back over? I mean, because remember, we didn't technically destroy them.
I was a little ways away. Did you remove the control rods?
I haven't removed anything. All I did was stab them in the chest with the thing they gave us.
Yeah, to deactivate them. I think we
Right.
should take the next hour and plan our steps very carefully. Just coming from a strategy point of view.
Right.
The other option is just to go in, swing in our...
I could always possess it and keep it still as long as I can. While the rest of you take turns weakening it.
assuming it's it works, but I know Bart looks a little worse for wear, and I could use a little rest.
Well, if we have a chance to actually sit down and rest, where is our gnome friend?
They were over back on the sled that you woke up consciously from and ran to, over here.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm just realizing now that Bart and Monkey are all bloodied, and everyone else pretty much looks okay.
Yeah. That's why Cat's like, okay. So
One spell slot?
right, I'm literally one spell slot down. I'll go back over to the gnome.
You walk the
Yeah.
Very long distance back over to the gnomes.
So, we have used the rod on the golems. Those 4 are down.
Oh, great.
Do we have any sort of time constraint to go after this treasure golem?
Not that I can. I mean, the sooner the better. We're wasting daylight here, but that's about
Right,
it.
but if we were to catch our breath, these other golems would not come back.
I mean, they do have a protocol of fixing themselves.
So if we were to say take an hour before we go in, it would that be?
Well,
Risky?
I don't think they're capable of fixing themselves in an hour. It's on a daily cycle where they regenerate whatever's missing. I can go check the dial and make sure the dial is set to like not dusk.
That would be good, thank you.
So,
Yep.
60% chance then.
Give or take.
Right.
He wanders with you back all the way over here, looks inside the chest. Nope, they're still set to dawn,
Perfect.
so they won't heal until dawn.
So,
But I do need the tools in order to do it, and it takes about an hour on each of them. So, you know.
no, it will be fine. We just need to catch our breath before we take on the next. We'll have plenty of time.
Thing.
And as Kat's walking back, she'll tell the rest. We have enough time to take like an hour break or so. If some of you need it.
I could definitely use some rest and just to bandage some of these wounds. I got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, you are kind of in the middle of it.
Joey, I know Finn's not here, but what is I forget, what's your ruling on like Goodberry and people that are unconscious down?
Oh, you can force feed somebody a good berry. Yeah.
Right before we rest, I'm going to cast Goodberry and hand everyone 2 Goodberries.
Oh.
It is an action to make them
Yeah,
eat it.
but just that way everyone has 2 on them. Just
Sensu bean.
Ansubin!
Alright, it's been a while since I've had the good berries. What is the
You eat it as an action, you gain 1 hit point,
1 hit point? Okay, cool.
and your belly is full.
Nice.
And also, you don't need any more water for the entire day,
I
monkey.
know.
You've been sitting on that the whole fucking time. Alright, I'm gonna need a rest from the psychic damage I just took from that. And speaking of healing, Bartakov, here's 10 hit points for you.
At least you guys had a fun encounter.
Oh my
because of
God.
that.
Definitely. And I knew it was there. I just was waiting. But now that I'm feeling a little nervous about this fight. So. Oh.
Not nervous about trekking through the
But
desert
no.
weeks on end.
I can cast Goodberry,
Without water.
and I was passing my con saves.
Yeah, you were just slipping yourself a good berry
You're
every
just
now
like,
and again.
So it was Monkey who was hoarding the water.
Yeah, I'll spend the hour playing relaxing music. So anyone that rolls dice gets an extra 8.
A D8.
I rolled a D8. I rolled 8.
Oh, fuck!
I
Hell yeah.
actually maxed it for once. So
Okay, so
What
what am I at?
dice?
No, it's
no, it's just total.
So
Alright.
Be great if it
Oh,
was per
man,
dice.
You only get a plus. If it was per dice, it'd be broken.
Be like, you can roll a D2.
oh, they've upped their game
Oh,
on
shit.
hit dice in roll 20.
Yeah, that's nice. And what
Okay, so that's-
just throw a D8 out there.
12,
Hey, max HP.
61. Okay, and then thank you, Vance, for that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, you can just hit Damn. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So, after an hour-long rest,
Oh, I get my one spell slot back. Cool.
Samdi's still just sitting up there, watching you all.
But
Alrighty, well, the door's over here, everyone.
Do you want me to possess it before we go in?
We can certainly try.
Alright, where's that coin?
You have it.
I still have it? Alright.
Unless I sleight of handed it, but yeah.
Alright, I'm going to put myself a little closer in case I'm knocked out again, and I can actually get back into the fight.
Alright, roll the
stuff
ability in
her
chat.
into a barrel somewhere nearby.
And I'll
Okay.
start casting it.
10 minutes go by as you're concentrating on the ornate box in front of you with a little coin placed inside of it. And as you are concentrating on the hoard, you don't sense a portion of this entity that you can possess.
Interesting.
There are 2 compositions to this spell, Cat, that you are now realizing that were not properly taught to you. Roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Good at these. Let's see. 26.
1, it is a charm effect. Naturally, some creatures are immune to that. And number 2, it seems that if the basic body composition is not similar to yours, you can't figure out how to take over it. The golem, head, shoulders, knees, toes, it's the same composition. You do not have the body composition of a horde. So you can't use this on dragons.
No, it just combine that
I
with
know.
the joke that Monkey just put in chat, and it's like it just was. My brain
Yeah, I
was
was gonna
fried
say,
for a second.
She does have the body composition of
If you
something
take
else.
the D off of that word, yeah.
I mean, she has all of
So-
the prerequisite equipment.
Alright. And she'll, like, the spell will fail, and she'll look up and be like, well, it appears that this one is, not going to work that way. So, looks like we kick in the door?
There's already windows on the outside.
There's the balcony that Samdi is standing on. Yep, right there. But there's no windows inside of the windmill. There is the front door that he pointed out to you and told you is unlocked.
How big is this door? And is how big is this door?
This door down here, it's suitable for a little bigger than gnomes.
So, Samdi, were there any other exits or entrances that you could see?
Yeah, here.
One
There's also, he points over here.
ping only, please. Okay.
There's a crane lifting thing.
Can I try and climb the windmill?
You can certainly try. Roll me a athletics
Okay,
check.
so before I try that, I'm gonna cast enhance ability on myself for strength. Because I am not as good at athletics as I am acrobatics.
$17.
Does that include?
You end up.
Does that include your
Yeah.
thing you casted?
Yeah, that gave me advantage.
Oh,
what?
advantage. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
You end up climbing on top of one of the blades as it is rotating around and scurrying over to the walkway. We're scurrying down to the walkway where you notice on this side, the end of the walkway, there is a door leading inside as well. At the top.
So there's another door up here on the other side.
How big is that door?
How big is the door? Is it gnome size again?
Yeah, they build for
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, the reason why I'm
Consider it.
I don't know if we're talking through our earrings. I don't know. Whatever. My thought is, I wonder. It's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel. If we all get somewhere, and if this treasure golem is large, it can't get out. Send in some not bait. What's the word I'm looking for? Muscle, like Bart, and we can all ping it from the doorways.
Do not like your little Freudian slip there, monkey. But yes, that does sound like a good plan.
Yeah.
Right. So, to
Yeah, I mean,
begin?
I'm gonna have to close with it. I don't do a whole lot at range. That's just not who I am. Not very good at it.
It's not who you are as a person.
No.
I like to get close and personal.
I'm more than happy to jump on top of it from up here, though.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll climb up there next to Sandy so I can see into the window.
And actually, tactically, that might make sense. We can have Vance on one side, Bart on the other.
So you said you're going to climb up there.
There's steps.
Athletics check. No, there's no steps up here. You have to go through the front door to get up to here.
Ah, okay. I'll do that. Acrobatics.
Oh, you're actually going to climb the side. No, it's athletics.
Athletics. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Climbing.
Athletics.
You can't just go through the building.
It's unlocked. I don't know why all of you want to make your life.
Well,
'Cause I wanted to be on the
don't-
top.
Yeah,
So-
and I was thinking if we can shoot from the windows and the doorways.
Sure.
But my concern is that if I don't know where this thing is in here, like both as a character and as a player.
Somebody, were there any like pillars or anything that could block our?
He's going to roll his eyes, exaggeratedly walk back inside, and open the door for you, Kat.
Listen, I did not watch you walk just casually through here before. All right, going to just walk back through then.
Is the top of this thatch or is it like solid
Bringing
wood?
you all over to this.
Oh, cool.
Somebody's just going to like show you all that you can just walk through the door and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to get a glimpse into the room, like dig a hole through or pry off part of a board or something.
Roll me a investigation. See if you can't find something. $17. Surprisingly, it looks very, very solid. There is a seam underneath the door that you could see underneath the door, looking there. And Vance, you're all the way up here.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Check the door to see if this door is locked.
All right. Roll me an investigation. Or wait, no. Check if it's locked. It's locked.
Okay. Then I will try and unlock it.
Go for it.
Oh, where is that? I haven't used my thieves' tools in so long.
I'm gonna climb up to. I'm gonna attempt to climb up to where Vance is.
Athletics. All right, you unlock the lock.
Okay.
Oops. 13.
You end up making it about 20 feet up before falling down.
All right.
Samdi will just shake his head. You can just walk up the ramp from inside.
I know, I'm a little competitive, though. Fine, and I'll go into the ramp.
Bart, move your damn self.
Yep.
I'm ready to.
No point. That's the door where I saw the thing down below. Massive horde.
Yeah.
Not moving or anything, just the horde.
So I suppose it is my job to just open the door and be the bait.
And Vance can help.
Wait, I'm going to take a look at the door. Is there a way that I can see through it? Is there like a crack or something like that?
Investigation.
$19.
There's this tiny opening right where the seam is. If you pull the door to the side a little bit, that opens up wide enough that you can see in at that massive horde down below.
Oh, that's big.
Yes.
Right. So I'm going to preeminently, when everyone is ready, cast slow on it.
Okay.
Oh, great. I get to do a breach and clear in slow motion.
Not on you, you fuck. It's on the horde.
Yeah, I know, but you go it, you're new in video game, you kick the door in, everyone else is in slow motion, you're going do 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 do.
Yes.
Because, that's how that works, not
So,
intense panic.
everybody. Bart, you're slamming the door open.
Oh yeah, full on swap boot.
At the same time, Vance, you're opening your
Yes.
door.
Sorry, I just picture the door that Bart is kicking open is actually a pull. And...
Or it hits, it comes back.
Everybody roll me initiative.
oh, here we go.
Oh, good roll. Good
That,
roll from Bob, for once.
I would have cast slow before everyone started to make their move.
Well, the moment the door opens, the horde begins lifting and
Well,
moving.
That's why I looked through the hole so I could see it and cast.
Oh, you were casting before the door
Yes.
opened. Okay, that's different. That's different. Okay, slow is con save?
It is wisdom save.
Alrighty. With advantage against magic. 16.
16 is my DC.
It is successful.
Fuck. It's worth a shot.
It is. One, two, three, four, five. 4 and 5. Yeah, Sandi's just not there. Alrighty. You watch as the horde
God.
begins shifting and moving quickly around, spreading around into the open area and filling the entire presence of this domain with its clanky sounds. Vance, you are first. You can barely see the tip of it from all the way up here. You're going to have to go over to the balcony to get a good aim
Okay.
at it.
I'll activate my boots. How far down is it from here? I guess, so what's the topography of this area? What's above and below what?
So you are above. This way is down.
Okay.
It is about 15, 25, 35 feet below where you are. But well, its base is 35 feet below where you are. Its head is about 10 feet below where you are.
Go, gadget. Oops.
All right, so I guess I'll go down. You said that was 35 feet?
Yep.
Okay. So I already used 10, so that puts me at 45. I will attack. Oops. Wrong button.
As you run down here and step onto the lower platform, you see the gears and clanks are rotating you with it and making your footing a little less sure.
Okay.
$18 will just barely
Hey.
hit. So that is 22 points of
Yes.
damage. Not bad.
And second attack.
$14 will miss.
Then I'll use my last 15 feet of movement to move out of the way.
Well, this is a
Oh,
drop.
that's a drop.
I said it's 10
Oh,
foot
it's 10
down.
foot down.
So, yeah, you're on the lower level now. You can move to over here or anywhere that there's an open, clear space you can be in.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll just stay here.
Okay, you end your turn right here. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. All right. You manage to keep your footing firm as the rotary rotates you 10 feet around, but you don't fall prone.
Okay.
Alrighty. Monkey.
All right. I'm going to go in. I'm assuming I can see it from the top here.
Yes. Yes, you can.
I've got you now. And I will cast Hunter's Mark on the treasure golem.
Alrighty.
And first attack with my hand crossbow. 15 misses, I'm assuming.
15 does miss. 11 misses as well.
All right. And that is my go.
Bart.
Yarp.
Yarp.
Narp. That's a long way. So what I'm going to do is go on 10, go on 20, go on 30, and does that put me on like a similar, or do I?
I don't see you. You
Oh,
haven't moved.
sorry, no, I'm going my 10, and then
You can either walk the stairs to not take damage, or you can jump off and then take fall damage.
how big a drop is it?
35 feet.
That's a big drop. I'm going to go down the stairs.
Okay, so that's 10 there.
Yeah, and then I'm going to
30.
Yeah, do anything to use my full movement. So, yeah, I'm going to then dash to go this way as my action, and then bonus action, I'm going to apply my Hexblade's Curse to it.
Hey. Are you staying on the lower... Oh, yeah, no, you have to. You need 5 feet of movement to climb up the gear.
Yep, and that is me.
Alrighty. The treasure golem is going to ride the gear systems to rotate over onto this platform here. Whoop. Once it is there, it will stretch all the way up to the ceiling. And it will shoot out the mass wealth of coins and blades inside of its mix and whirl it around itself. I need Monkey, Bart, and Vance all to give me dexterity saving throws.
Well, I'm so good at those. I mean, okay, it's fine.
How is that really bad for you?
15 is a fail. 15 is a fail.
Oh.
25 is a success. As the horde begins ripping around, you start to notice some of the chains of large clumps are grabbing at items on you as well. You both suffer 40 points of bludgeoning damage. Monkey, you suffer 20, which is halved. And the most valuable visible thing on you, aside from your armor, is taken from your possession, including if you are holding it. Now, Bart, what is the most valuable monetarily item
Excuse
on
me?
you in your visible possession? Aside from your armor, because it can't take the armor off your body.
Good question.
What magic items are you on you that are visible?
So the war pick, the magical, like, torch war pick.
That's not it.
+2. Where do I get +2 spear from? Well, that might be the Godslayer spear that I adjusted. Like my.
Which you don't have right
Yeah,
now.
exactly. My own magical longsword.
Oh, yeah, that would hands down be the most valuable thing. Out of your possession. Flying
Okay.
around. Vance, same question for
I
you.
have the 2 scimitars and I have the lyre.
Oh, the liar.
Okay.
And you notice they're now swirling and flying around inside of this massive horde. There's a lot of valuable things in
That
the
was
horde.
my gift, you son of a bitch.
Katarine.
Don't like this thing one bit. She's like holding on to all of her stuff. Okay, so how tall is this trove?
When it stretched all the way to the ceiling, about 40 feet, but now it is slunk back down, taking its mass into itself once again. It's only about 15 feet tall right now.
Alright. On the top of it, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force as I have a kind of a technical question.
Yeah.
If I do a box, if it would immobilize half of it, you think, or would it have to be the whole?
I mean, so if you make it believe that there's a box around it,
Right.
it has not really moved more than sliding a few inches. It's just riding the gears perfectly that are rotating around.
Okay.
Even if it believed it couldn't move, it would physically be moved because the gears are rotating around. It's a windmill.
It would be more like
So, yeah.
to keep it from stretching out, though.
Oh, you mean like block off the ceiling, stop it from stretching to
Yes.
the height? That might
okay.
work. That might work if it fails its wisdom save.
Intelligence save.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to try for that. Putting a box on the top of it so it cannot stretch.
It has advantage.
It fails.
12. It needed a nat 20.
Yeah.
So the treasure golem looks above it as this massive box made out of what is above its head?
You know what? To make it just for the fun of it, it's going to be made out of gold. A golden box for a golden horde.
Well, is this a charm spell?
It is
No, it's not charm.
an illusion.
All done?
That is it. Yes, I'm staying well out of the reach of this fucking thing.
Vance.
I will stab at it again or slash at it again.
Go for it.
Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna move over here. So I flanking.
All right. It is considered difficult terrain on these gears because the way they are rotating
Okay.
around. 24 hits.
Yes.
For 18 damage.
And my second attack.
27 hits. 9.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty, monkey.
All right.
Do I need
Bonus-
to make a deck save for the gears?
Oh, yes, thank you. Dex save. You seamlessly hold your sure footing as it rotates you away on this gear. 10 feet. That was 10 feet,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Bonus action: activate my storm rune, which I have to use a reaction later on if I need it, but I just activate it. That's the one where if within 60 feet of me, if I can have them re-roll an attack roll, saving throw, an ability check. Okay, so that's my bonus action. For my action, I am going to attempt to hit it with my hand crossbow, and I'm turning sharpshooter off. And
But the damage.
I know I don't like turning it off, but it is what it is.
None of us do.
All right, so
17 just barely misses.
Yep. it's okay. And next attack. Oh, that one hit though.
That hits. That hits.
11. And
That.
it starts, and then so it's action, bonus action, 2 actions, and I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20. No. I'm gonna back out of the doorway and kind of hide to get ready to go back in and pelt it again.
Alrighty. Bart.
Yes. Seeing my longsword flapping around in the fucking horde, I'm going to,
It's like the cow in front of the tornado.
yeah,
Oh.
kind of,
That dick.
yeah, kind of annoying, because it does take an action for me to resummon my fucking packed weapon. But I guess I will do that.
You have other weapons on you, right?
Yeah, but only my packed weapon gets my charisma bonus to attack, so it costs me +5.
Yeah.
Like,
And with Vance being force moved, you're not getting flanking.
yeah. So that's fine. I will resummon the sword, specifically taking the one back out of the horde because fuck you, that's mine.
Oh, it looks pissed.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to Shield of Faith for myself.
All done?
Yes.
Let's see if it recharged that ability, guys. 5 or 6.
Ah!
It will ride the wave that keeps moving it around.
I forgot to take
Vance
the 40
and
bludgeoning
Bart.
damage last time.
It is under Phantasmal Force.
Yes, it can't stretch to the ceiling, but it can stretch outwards. It would stop it from hitting Monkey if he was still up there, but he's not.
The deck save.
Deck saves. 18's a
Woo!
success.
Oh god.
God, Vance. Keep in mind, you can decide to take half damage on these, right?
Okay, don't you have
No.
evasion?
Oh, you're
I'm
not
not that high
up.
of a
You're not
rogue.
high. Yeah. Keep forgetting. Bard. All right. 40 points of bludgeoning, Vance, and one of your 2 scimitars is ripped out of your hand, is now flying around. on
I'm
the board.
out.
And minus 20 for me.
Yep.
Oh shit, Vance has
That
the thing,
is-
doesn't he?
It's turn.
Do you
Cat.
need a death save now, or is it not till my turn?
It's at
Okay.
your turn. And Whisper.
Yeah, I will.
All right. It's an action to feed someone, yes?
It's an action to feed them a potion, yes.
Like how this plan has gone, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, and to be fair, we didn't actually spend that hour with tactics like I was thinking. We just rested, forgot the tactics part.
Well, no, we did the tactics
You
thing.
said
Of,
slow it and then hit it until it dies.
Yeah.
Right.
Possess it, slow it, and hit it till it dies. So, yeah,
Right.
we love you, Cat.
Yeah,
She did her job. Like,
I tried.
everyone else not hitting it until
Right?
it dies.
That was specifically requested, and it has not happened yet.
Shit, Vance has been the most damage on it,
You
but
know what?
yeah. It really wants that packed weapon again, though. That's so valuable. It
All right,
wants it.
I'm
it
going
literally can never have it.
But it wants it.
I'm going to maintain concentration, going to pop my wings, and fly down here to Vance, and prepare for next round to feed him a good berry.
Hey. That where you're positioning
Actually,
yourself
wait,
right
I
there?
have a potion, and it's still an action to feed it.
It's still an
So
action.
I will give him a potion whenever he next round.
Okay. And that's where you're placing yourself?
I'm over Vance and protecting him.
Your
Okay.
phantasmal thing is still going, right?
Yes.
Yes. Vance. Whisper, roll me a death save,
Okay.
please. Please
Yeah.
mark that down. Monkey!
All right. Hearing Vance moan and groan like I've heard him once before, I will pop back in.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
And
So loud.
we will.
Was that a little loud?
So
I'm sorry.
loud.
What was it? I didn't.
I'm sorry. I'll turn it down. I'll turn it down.
All right. Fire number 1. Make sure that's okay. Oi.
Hey.
That misses.
Fire number 2.
That hits.
Yes. Woohoo.
You have plus 11.
Yeah, and I'm hitting with crap. Okay, but it hit. So 12. And then bonus action, I will try to shoot it again. Hits.
You hit. Oh, so close. Why can't you be a warlock and crit on 19?
Right? Alright. For another 14.
Not bad. As you shoot out a couple of more bolts at the... Wait, that was 3 attacks.
First one missed. Yeah, 2 actions and a bonus. I didn't use my bonus action to.
Gotcha. As you shoot a couple of more times, portions of the horde begin falling off of the creature, and it starts focusing to keep itself congealed as one entity. It's looking hurt.
And I will end my. This balcony here that I'm on, is it like the rail? There's like a looks. Is there like a railing there? Is there something like I can kind of get 3/4 cover behind and just stay there, or is it?
If you were a gnome,
Yeah,
it comes up to like your waist.
gotcha. Ooh! Okay, I'll just stay where I'm at.
You can go prone behind it and be covered. Unless you... Never
Yeah.
mind. Bart.
Yeah. Finally able to actually do something. I shall run and engage in mighty combat with a pile of coins. At long fucking last. I'm going to use my bonus action to... Oh no, I don't have any channel defense. That's fine. Well, I don't have advantage. That's fine. We shall slash with the long sword. Just make sure. Crit range is adjusted. Yeah.
18 just barely hits.
Yeah. For 11.
11.
And then second attack.
Oh, that looked like I was gonna roll.
17 just
Fucking
barely misses.
Edging me over here. That is it. That's all I got.
Deck save.
Dex save.
Because you're on a gear,
Yeah.
bruh.
Oh,
gears
yeah,
keep
yeah, I'm on the
rotating and
gears.
moving.
I was like, what the fuck is this thing doing now? Oh, there's the
Nope.
crit.
Oh, 8. You end up falling prone and are forced to move 15 feet along the gear. All
What
done?
kind of distance are we looking, like height between the gear and the steps are we looking at right there?
He's about 10 feet from underneath the stairs.
Okay,
at
because
this
if it
point.
was like inches,
Or
we'd be in
15.
trouble.
No. He'll definitely go underneath
Okay.
the entire thing.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, all
Yeah,
done?
that's me.
The golem is moved 10 feet, 15 feet on this gear.
It just moved with you.
No.
Ah! Oh.
Bart, it wants that weapon.
I mean, I really don't care, because if I fail, I die.
You are the only person within range, though. No one else is within 20 feet
Oh,
of it.
good. Good for them. I'm so good at dexterity saves.
And you're prone.
And I'm prone, so I have disadvantage. Not that that would have helped.
11.
I take 40, I'm unconscious. And the packed weapon disappears.
It looks very upset.
Ooh.
Cat.
Oh,
Cat-
son of a biscuit.
Cat is also very upset currently. I need to check something because my plans have changed.
This is only like the second time Bart has ever gone down.
Well,
Bird.
Not bad.
there was the night before the.
No, that didn't happen.
The night at the Oasis.
Actually, I just rolled Samdi, so I'll give you a minute to think, Cat, because, yeah, Samdi has to help you guys now.
Okay, I have a question.
Unless you want to wait. Okay, go ahead and ask.
On lightning bolt, if I angle it to where, like, the other side of the treasure golem, it's not gonna hit Buttercup, right?
Oh, if you aim high, you'll hit high. You're not...
Okay, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. I'm gonna fly 30 feet this way and aim high with an 4th level lightning bolt.
All right.
Ben, if you're watching, you can start panicking for us a little bit now.
Yeah.
It failed!
It failed
Ugh.
greatly. That's
31 points of
31
damage.
points of lightning damage. Yes.
You shoot the bolt, and it shatters through the lighthouse wall.
That's what tells Zombie he needs to get in.
Vance, whisper roll me again.
Wait, did you bring Vance up and then he went back down again? Did I
No,
miss-
he should never brought me up.
No.
I have it marked down.
I saw Bart go down and Katarine's
Oh.
brain short circuits when that happens.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Easy.
All right, we're just gonna do it this way. Make sure that's on. I should have used my bonus action last time. Okay, so we are going to first attack with hand crossbow. 21.
21 hits.
For 12 points of damage.
Oh, it's looking real rough.
Second attack with hand crossbow. 16, I think, misses.
Misses.
All right, bonus action. Misses.
Ooh.
Action surge. 18 to hit
Ooh.
Hits.
for 8 points of damage. And the other attack on my action surge. 30 hits
Hits.
for 12.
Just barely still standing.
Should
Yeah,
have
we
used
don't
my
need
bonus
to kill
action.
this.
Should have made myself bigger earlier. It's okay.
We still need to put the rod in this.
Oh, I forgot about the rod.
Oh, fuck!
It's laying next to Vance.
Oh no, we're
Zombie!
gonna have one of those scenes where the rod is like rolling around on the gears,
Zombie!
like the fucking antidote in Indiana Jones.
Pass me the rod.
Monkey, are you doing anything else with your movement?
Yeah. Son of a biscuit eater. Let's do. Can somebody can get past me if he needs, right?
Yeah.
I'm staying put. I need to be in visual range. Yeah, I'm done.
Alrighty. Bart, whisper roll me a death save, please. Bart?
He has been interrupted.
Yeah. Alright. Zombies go. Alright, what can Zombie
Zombie,
do?
pass the rod.
Mage hand the rod to. Oh, I can't say anything. I'm dead. I'm unconscious.
Shit.
Yep, that's what he said last week when he realized everything was psychic.
No, he has spells that like are helpful.
He has a
and
very
shit.
specific skill set.
Alright. He will mage hand the rod and toss it towards you, Kat, because
Oh,
the hand
God.
can't go there and carry it over.
Alright.
It can just toss it. Give me a sleight of hand check to catch
I'm
it in the
using
air.
one of my advantages.
Alright.
19.
You snag it out of
Yes!
the air last second as it is rotating around.
Yes.
All done?
Yes.
Nice catch.
The golem and Bart get carried around on the dial towards you, Kat. Oh, wrong die. D6? Alright, it was... Didn't recharge it again.
Thank God.
Instead, it is going to make 2 slam attacks against you, Kat.
I'm also in the air. If that counts for anything.
How high in the air? Because you went down, then went back sideways, so
Oh, not very.
15 feet
yeah,
up.
15.
It can still reach you. It has a 10-foot reach. 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, 39 bludgeoning.
And let me get my calculator. Fuck. How much? 39?
39.
Good
Alright,
thing she
that's-
nearly has as much hit points as Bart.
Alright. I have 76 total, yes, so yes.
Second attack.
Go ahead and re-roll that.
Okay. Thank you, monkey.
Son of a biscuit! Oh my god.
So we're both dying today, huh?
Cat goes down. Oh. The end of its turn, it keeps rotating around.
You spin me round, round,
Cat,
round,
whisper,
round.
roll me a death save.
Oh, I thought for sure that. Oh my god.
Okay. Please mark that down. Vance.
Yep.
Monkey.
Question, Joey. So I know that we were wanted to use the rod to disable it, if possible, and try not to destroy it.
I'll ask you this question. Do you care about those gnomes more than you care about your
No, I
allies?
don't. So
That's your...
Yeah.
You can make whatever decisions you want. They made a request. This is a battle.
okay. So and it's just son of a gun. Okay, and he's got a sliver left.
He's just barely still
Okay.
standing.
Son of a... Got pit sweat. Okay, here we go. I'm going to growl and... How far down is it to Vance? If I were to jump?
Well, Vance has been rotating around. It's been 2 rounds, so 15 feet. 15 feet. This distance is a 35-foot drop. Every 10 feet is a d6, rounded up, so that's 4d6 bludgeoning.
I've got to try to take it out. Because if I don't, it can kill us all. So, here we go. First attack. 15 misses. Second attack. 60.
Don't do this to my heart.
Okay, bonus action attack. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
Monkey, how do you
Oh
want to do this?
my god. First attack, I'm aiming dead center of the horde. I don't know if it has a typed face or whatever. First attack goes left. Second attack goes right. And I remember the gnome saying something about like a 2-degree correction of the eye. So I'm just going to kind of glance a little bit the other direction and pull.
And as if by magic, the arrow sails, finds true, and shatters into this massive horde, sending the bits of coins littering to the ground, scattering all inside of this location. But we are not out of initiative yet, everybody. We have death saves on the line and on the table. All
And
done?
then
Are you moving?
now I'm going to move, and I'm going to jump down to 35 feet. How does that work? Is it just a straight fall damage, or is there a rule?
It's straight fall damage, yeah. Unless you have slow fall or something like that, like monk or the spell.
Screw it. I'm gonna, for my movement, I'm gonna have to jump because I don't have enough movement to get up and around, right?
All right, 4d6.
Let me do some math. Yeah, 46, that's fine. 12.
12 points of bludgeoning
Okay,
damage.
that's fine.
And you land on the gear?
Yeah, right. I'm right next to Vance, so I can.
Right, put yourself where you're landing.
So I gotta take it off of that.
All right. We'll move you right
Yep.
there. All done?
And that is it.
Bart, this is no longer a whisper roll. Your first roll was a 1.
Oh,
Make it public. If you get 10 or lower, that's 1 success. 1 success. 2 failures. Honest question, people. I'm asking everybody here. Samdi, Vance first, since he went down first,
probably, yeah.
and he likes Vance.
can he roll perception?
It was based off of passive,
Oh, okay, never mind.
and you've been rotating this
Yeah,
whole time.
Vance
so,
has
like,
been down longest. He's the closest. Sandy would definitely try and help him first.
the other players, consensus?
Yeah. That
Cat, can't hear you.
It would be Vance.
He'll take the 12 bludgeoning damage to jump down towards him. And when he tries to feed him a health potion, nothing happens.
Oh no.
A 1 and then another.
It was a failure, then a 1, technically.
Yeah.
I rolled the
Oh
1
my-
before you, Bart.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
We both rolled
Cat,
one.
public roll it.
Yeah.
Cat, public roll it.
I'm using an advantage.
Golem falls. Everyone died.
yeah. And Kat, you've already rolled how many times? Once that we know of.
She hasn't, I don't think.
Is this your first?
This is her first roll, but
No, my second.
well, you said advantage.
Yeah.
You said advantage.
Do you
So
want me
reroll.
to whisper it or?
No.
No, this is
Okay.
public at this point.
Okay.
Okay, good. So that's
Please mark it.
two successes. We're coming.
All right. Monkey. You see the potion. He's trying to put it into Vance, but Vance's body is not reacting to it
Okay.
at all.
At this point, I'm gonna Heimlich. No, I'm kidding. So I'm gonna run over to Bart. And as my action, force feed him the good berry.
All right.
I'm assuming it's only one at a time that we can force feed.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's an
Yep.
action. Unless you had multiple actions, like action surge.
Already used.
Yep.
So
So you pop the berry in his mouth, start crunching, making him eat
chew,
it.
you
Bart, you
bastard!
come
Chew.
back to 1 hit point. As you look around, Monkey, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Dex save. You're rotating around.
And dun-dun-dun-dun. I will use my game advantage on this one.
Okay, you maintain your footing and you rotate around over here. 5 and then 10.
Question: do my wings stay
Bart.
up?
No. Yeah, it's until you are knocked unconscious. Bart, you look around at the field. Samdi's trying to help Vance. Monkey just brought you up, and you look over, and holy shit, Cat's down.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like the scene after a fucking bomb hits in a World War II film. Like, his vision is blurry, there's ringing in his ears. Like, he's like half, like his eyes are streaming from having been beaten to death. There's just blood all over his face, and he just starts basically crawling towards Cat.
Fall off.
Yeah,
To the ground.
Yeah, he doesn't even spend half his movement to get up. He literally crawls to Cat, drops down next to her, and will also force one of his good berries into her mouth and just
Mouth to mouth.
Phrasing. Bring
Woo!
Cat up to 1 hit point.
and at that point he'll just
Oh.
like, yeah, just
Some D
flop
will-
on top first, like, ugh.
What the fuck was that?
Samdi, on his turn, will reach into his bag. What do we do with the angel tear?
I haven't. And she'll start looking in her bag for it.
So, we are now out of initiative, everybody.
So glad I did good berry. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god,
Yeah.
yeah. that was a little bit of your intuition going, this could suck.
Yep.
Vance's body continues to rotate around on top of the gears. Cat,
I
do you have it on your character sheet?
do. It was, down here at the bottom.
So, you all grab Vance's body, dragging him back down, and you see just a random gear had implanted as it was flying around directly into his temple.
Ooh.
Ugh.
I'll kind of very wobbly get up and walk over and take the teeter and put it on that spot. Lyra, we need you now. Please. This gift. Please let it work. We need him.
Vance. As you lie there, unconscious, your mind is drifting off to a faraway realm. What did you envision the afterlife like, Vance? Or himself?
I imagine for Vance, it was mostly parties. Yeah. So it was all the freedom he remembered from college with none of the responsibility of his family. It was music and drinking and lovers and just generally a good time all the time for Vance.
as you enter into a phenomenal orgy-esque party.
Brought back.
There's something strange about it.
No.
The faces are contorted and fiendish. And you see 40 feet ahead of you this blue-skinned devil smiling. So it's time for the bastard son to finally come to me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the one that owns you now. Cat, I need you to roll the d20. 10 or higher, Vance comes back. 9 or lower, he does not.
Can I use my last advantage on it?
Of course.
Okay. Do 20. Advantage. It didn't roll it.
You said
Okay.
advantage. You said.
No.
Oh.
Vance, you feel a soft tear at your cheek, and when you look down at it, it sparkles, and within an instant, that fiend just takes it off of you. That wasn't the deal.
I don't remember making a deal, so fuck you.
You didn't have to. Father did. And Vance,
Wait. I have a question.
yeah?
The connection with the earpieces. Can I use that?
Try to communicate
Yes.
with him? In a specific range, right now, his soul is elsewhere.
Damn it.
Vance, that tear disappears from the fiend's fingertip. And all of you look at him as the softened, boyish, human glow to him slowly flakes off, revealing a half-elven man underneath it all. The tear did not seem to work.
There has to be a way. There has to be a way. That may not have worked, but there has to be other magic. There has to be stronger magic. We can take him back to Shinari, and Shinari could know.
I don't think any of us have the capability, Cat.
No, Mama might know though.
Right, exactly. We may not have the ability ourselves, but we can find someone who does.
Cat,
The mama wouldn't know.
we are weeks of travel away.
Zombie, can you teleport us back?
Checking his character sheet.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to say this because I like the like Fen, but it's good that Fen's not here.
It's like, fuck that guy.
He looks around the horde. If we could find some expensive chalk, maybe.
I'll look.
Yeah, he doesn't have any more chalk on his character sheet.
23.
You end up finding a bunch of easily ground up gems and chalk that
Perfect.
would be utilized to teleport.
Perhaps we should continue to look around here before we take off. And I will, while she's looking for the chalk, and you can tell us after break if you want. But while she's looking for the chalk, I'll start digging through the horde and see what I can find.
Roll me your investigation.
Ooh, investigation. That's I didn't 17.
You look around the horde, and you see a unique looking crossbow. You go over, fits comfortably in one of your hands. The stretch, the bow of the cross, as it pulls backwards, it pulls back at multiple edges to add a extra layer of tension to it. And it has this very nice red wood. Looking around, it looks beautiful.
I will keep holding on to it and take it for now.
As Kat works with the chalk, she'll kind of look and be like, find his scimitar.
Ah, good call. Good call.
And with your 17, we'll say that you can just walk over and pick up the scimitar as all of you are going through this. And Kat is currently working the chalk and gems together. And we are actually going to go on break, everybody. And when we get back, you're going to attempt to bring Vance to Mama Vusi, hopefully to solve this problem. You're back. Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. In addition to that, if you're interested in joining any of our campaigns, we do have open slots available. You should reach out to me and let me know. We could be able to fit you in as quickly as possible. Where last we left off, the party had entered into a gruesome battle with a golem horde, a mass of wealth from all of these gnomish folks that they gave sentience to protect itself because they thought that was a good idea. Even though all of their other golems were getting possessed by things. So, you entered into this battle a little underprepared for it, considering how easy it was to slay all of the other golems. Unfortunately, your preparations that you did commit did not work very well for you. The battle was, in the end, a partial success, though Vance was felled. You used your tear from an angel to try to resurrect him, but it turns out that something was blocking him from coming back. Something was stopping his soul from returning to his body. You all panicked in a moment, your first time experiencing loss of an ally in front of you. Quite some time. You get the idea to go back to Casino, go to Mama Vusi, see if she can solve this. She seems powerful, capable of doing this. So you immediately start looking for chalk imbued with gem dust. Cat begins making some from this massive hoard, not caring that you're stealing from these gnomes. And then...
Nah, fuck them gnomes.
Fuck them gnomes indeed. Monkey finds a very nice looking hand crossbow that just so happened to be lying inside of the hoard. Yoink. So as you all teleport away, Bart or Monkey, which of you is carrying Vance?
I am actually
I
not
can
very
carry.
strong, but
I'll carry Vance. That way Bart's free to...
Monkey.
Yep.
You hold him over your one shoulder, and you all teleport away over to Shinari's estate, where as soon as you appear, you see 4 armed Sunes aim at you all, and then immediately lower their weaponry. One of them approaches over to you. What's happened here?
it's a long story. All that matters now is we need someone to help us.
Vance was felled. And we tried to bring him back, and there's something that is keeping his soul there.
The canary flies off of Samdi's shoulder out the window.
There has to be magic that can bring him back. If he can be dead a moment and be brought back, he should be able to be dead longer and then be brought back.
There is only one person alive who could do that, and they're our enemy. If somebody's been dead longer than, I assume, a minute?
Yes. There has to be something.
A few moments go by, and then you hear the ringing of the estate bell downstairs. You all watch as Mama Vusi enters into the room. I was told that you all would need my assistance.
Yes.
Notably, when you all look at her, her very wrinkled skin seems to have smoothed slightly around her cheeks now. She has a slight reddish, pinkish glow in them as well, and her eyes are more intensely piercing than they were before. whereas before she had no makeup on. She has a very distinct purple lipstick around her lips.
Lucy, Vance was killed, and we've tried to bring him back, but the magic failed. Is there anything that you can do?
When you say the magic failed, which of you performed the spell?
I did. We had a gift from a Celestial as a form of protection.
She strides over to you as you're speaking and then pinches your jaw, lifting you to look her in the eyes as she starts looking around. She grabs your right hand, lifting it up towards her, runs her hands, which are very callous despite the smooth look of her. You are right. It would appear that someone laid claim to that soul already. To work at such a speed, it has to be an otherworldly influence. Did he ever... Her head rotates over towards Bart. Make a deal.
Not any that we know.
It is very common that individuals who sell themselves for convenience, their souls are up for grabs to the individual who does it.
Wait, there is one thing. He looks different.
She looks down. He looks the same to me.
To us, he did not have the elven features before.
She crawls over towards him and Monkey plucks him off of your shoulder and places him onto the ground. Leaning over, she takes a pair of glasses and puts them over her ears. Pinches a bit of flesh from his cheek and crumbles it to the ground. Ah. Did he sell his soul for a different look? I don't know why he is quite handsome like this.
Different look. There could be something to that. He told us that he believed his mother to be elven, but was confused why he would not have looked like her.
And he was always this way as far as he knows.
Yes.
She reaches into her bag, pulls out this big clump of dripping moss, and plops it into his palm, rubbing it against her own and pulling the moss away completely from it. This man has been touched by fiends for quite some time now. It would appear that this skin is the real one, and the one all of you saw was the false one given to him. How are y'all typing about?
You don't want to know what I
You
said.
don't.
You really don't.
You really don't.
Well,
That does line up with what he told us. His father from what he told us, his father was overbearing and proud. I don't know.
Are all fathers like this?
Most,
Interesting.
particularly those in noble households.
Pride is the greatest weakness of many a people of this land and others. It is the downfall to many and the tragedies of those beneath them.
I don't quite understand why people have parents.
You see, Monkey, when a man and a woman,
See?
they love each other very much. They do a special hug, and this makes a baby. This has to happen.
Yes, I'm aware of the process, but not having parents myself, I don't understand.
To try not have this conversation. Can you help us bring him back? Or do you know someone who can?
Should he be brought back? I mean, if he's brought back and he is touched, is it really him?
If I were to bring him back in any capacity, it would not be the same soul. That is not how my magic works in particular. It would draw forth the closest soul to him. Considering we're dealing with fiends, his soul has moved very quickly to the other side.
Nope.
But if you wish to roll the dice, she reaches into her bag and pulls out a very large heart that is just dripping with blood.
No, that's... Is there a magic that can bring him back?
Tosses the heart up, catches it, puts it back into the bag, wipes her hand on his clothes. By my best estimate, I would say the magic of words could bring him back. If you find out who his soul was sold to, talk to them, convince them to relinquish it. Then a resurrection spell would work.
See.
Side quest, getting distracted by side quest.
Is there a way to use salt or coal to preserve the shell until we...
For a small fee, I can preserve the body. For as long as you desire.
Magic,
Joey-
right? Not
yeah.
just like in a pickle jar.
My jars are not that big.
Sliced, then I get it. So, Joey, I'm assuming we grabbed some of the gold that was in the...
Oh, you're assuming? I didn't hear y'all
All right.
say any of that. Would you all have
Yes.
stolen from the horde? Well, Kat was working, so that's a no.
No.
You had to be actively working with everything to like, okay, get it done. Bart stole anything? All right, Monkey Sleight of hand.
All right. Character sheet. Sleight of hand. Here we go. Oh. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Sleight of hand. That would be
Oh my god!
a 33.
Jeez.
Just add 3,000 gold to your character
Thank you.
sheet.
Appreciate it.
Let me add those gnomes as your enemies.
You got it. Don't know what happened.
Especially, like, how must that look? We go in, we do the main job, and then we see the giant pile of gold and vanish, along with 3 grand.
3 coins left. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, and the crossbow's gone.
Where did they say that y'all want to know why gnomes are evil? Like,
Well, I mean, listen. On our defense, they left us unchaperoned.
trust the word of a holy man and a god, you know?
Right.
Like, Yol is Khan in the
Right.
book. Yes, I am, in fact, the savior.
Anyway, Mama, what would that fever be?
She'll look over at Samdi. How much do you favor this one? And he will speak honestly. Out of all of them, he's the least incompetent. And honestly, the one I like the most, so long as he doesn't touch me.
Oh, so
That's
sweet.
the truth, yeah.
It's dead ass the truth. Monkey annoys him.
Monkey, he'd let die.
Cat, too confrontational. Bart, an asshole. Like,
Simp.
yeah. Oh, by the way, Bart, new kink unlocked. Witchy mommy.
What? I don't even know what that means.
A witchy mommy? Don't Google it.
I mean,
The search history after this game is always the
Right.
worst. We'll call it at 100 gold a month.
It's quite a bit.
It
really
is.
like him that much.
Well, let me see. And I will open up Vance's coin bag and see how much he has.
Vance has, I think, like 2,000 gold on him.
Can we
Vance-
get that before we give him over?
Oh, we're getting it.
So Vance he's got 128 gold and 100 platinum pieces.
We'll go ahead and
2 months up front's fine.
I was actually, as a player, going to say a year, but I'm fine with 2 months now. Yeah. Someone want to add that to the... but mark it. When you add it, mark it as Vance's.
Okay.
So we
I'll
know
add
that-
this.
Now, keep in mind if you go longer than one of the months without paying me what I am due, I will repurpose the body.
Of course, makes perfect sense.
We consider this a, how do we say? Not exactly a consignment.
That's the consignment.
Well, consignment's when you acquire it, sell it, and then distribute the wealth across multiple.
It's on layaway, kind of.
Right. So that was how much
Storage fee.
platinum and how much gold, Vance?
128 gold and 100 platinum.
Okay.
Robbing you
Um,
blind.
Yeah.
You
You want my magical items too? Yeah.
Well, for safekeeping, we must.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Glamored
so-
studded leather and boots of speed. I don't know if you guys grabbed the harp or not, or the lyre or not.
Yeah.
I'm going to put all of this into the party loot. So the
Yeah, please do.
mending lyre, boots of speed, snake
We
bite
should
scimitars.
Maybe get him a new outfit and some nice fine clothing to wear while he's being stored.
He has there is stuff that we have left from the party at Sirens that we can put on him.
There was an outfit from his bag would have had the outfit that he got from the elemental.
Oh,
You
that's
remember?
right.
He
yes.
let him dress him.
Yep.
All right, we
So-
can put that on him.
That's how he'd want to be buried.
Yeah. So I've got all that. Are we paying 1 month or 2?
We should do 3, I think. 3 to 6. Just sometimes I like to travel, and I don't like to,
Right. Okay. So 3 months worth of payment removed from Vance's funds to Mama Lucy.
Very well. Looking at the stinginess of your friends, you're going to make a wonderful asset to my business eventually. And she will lift him up over her shoulder, look at one of the guards, toss the body at him, carry him over for me, and just start sauntering out. Monkey, I'm going to whisper something to
Perfect. I was half expecting a whisper.
We'll be back for him. Just to try and find out who he sold. We'd have to find his father, and we'd have to probably beat the shit out of him, and to get a confession. I don't know if we have that kind of time right now.
There's also a visitor who is waiting for you.
Well, who?
Let me look. Their name is Kel. They came here and said there's been strange activities and questions they have about Silk, and that they heard from someone named Gray that they should come here and investigate.
Sure. Shanari, it's been a very long day.
Oh, Shinari's not in the room.
It's been a very long day. Is there a way that we could... Is there like a dwelling room or something that we could go to, have refreshments, have food, have rest while we meet this Kel?
Yes. Downstairs. The ghosts are aware that all of you are not enemies so long as you do not steal.
Ghosts?
One of the safety precautions we have on this home. The shadow that follows people. You see from one of the walls a shadow that just doesn't belong there, waves at you.
And like, Kat's still at 1 hit point, so she's at like dried blood and like... Right, have never seen that before, right? So, this...
We will prepare you some hummus.
Perfect. And whatever you have that is the strongest alcohol that you have, whatever that is.
Kel.
Yeah.
You've been in Shinari's estate for about 3 days now. When you arrived in town, you were told to ask about this Katarine person, about this Silk person, to investigate some of the mysterious happenings. You came across one of the leaders here who not exactly abducted you, but wanted to sweep you away quickly so nobody could realize that you're in the state. You've been staying at this very lovely home, enjoying yourself here and getting a few questions in here or there. And you watch that weird witch lady walk down the stairs. She looks over at you, gives you a quick wink, and walks out. This time there's a guard following behind her carrying a dead body. Not the most active day you've had in this estate since you've been here, but pretty up there. And then you watch as from on top of the stairs, Katarine, Bardakov, Monkey, Samdi all start walking down. Everyone else, you look over, and sitting in one of the break rooms at the side, please describe what you look like, Kel.
Kel is, even sitting there, is probably taller than just about everybody. He's over 7.5 feet tall. He's, you can tell he's extremely heavy, well over 350 pounds. He has a long snout. He's got big ears. He looks an awful lot like an elephant. Though sitting in a chair, which you never thought to see. And he's mostly been thumbing through books while he's been sitting here.
Probably sitting on a couch, taking up the couch.
And he's got a stack of books next to him because the guy here, he's a mage, right? The guy who owns the house.
Shinari.
Yeah. So I imagine he's got a pretty good library.
Oh,
so I've got
amazing.
like a stack of books next to me, and I've got another one in my hand as I'm thumbing through it. Hello. Are one of you Katarine?
That would be me. I will assume that you were Kel.
I am Cal.
That's-
I was contacted by someone you know.
Someone that I know of.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I was told that there's some interesting things coming here having to do with the divine and some of the gods.
Very much so.
It's very, very interesting. I'm
There's-
hoping maybe I'll be able to write a history of it.
Isra, forgive me for being a little blunt. We just lost a friend of ours.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Thank you. It is
Was
in
that
pursuit
the
of
man they were carrying out?
Yes. Is the history of it the only thing that you seek?
Well, I mean, that's my main interest. I've spent most of my life in the library studying and writing histories. I thought maybe it would be more interesting to observe it as it happened.
I think the real question here is, are you published?
I have many books at the library that I have written.
I have some wonderful stories to share with you.
Excellent. I
Oh,
love to write down stories. I've got a couple of spare journals. We can start writing on them.
Perfect.
No, Monkey's interest in this is different than mine.
Do the stories revolve around the divine? I have a great interest in the gods.
Yes, it does.
Yes, of course, plenty of them.
The purpose of my question is to ask that you've said that you have spent most of your time in a library. The things that we have been doing have been deadly enough to kill someone who is experienced in fighting.
Oh,
Is that something that you are willing to risk, or are you here for tea and cake to listen to our stories?
oh no! I mean, I will do whatever it takes to learn the history. I'm afraid I haven't spent a great deal of time out adventuring, but I was considered to be quite a prodigy with the spell casting at my temple.
You spellcast. What kind of spells normally do you focus on?
Oh, I can do a great many different spells. I worship Aun, the god of knowledge, so I know a lot of things with divination. I can be very protective, especially if it comes to someone trying to harm knowledge. We're all taught healing magics, because it's kind of a thing with clerics. Everyone always thinks we should be able to heal all the time. So
I think what she's trying to ask is, do we start with a trilogy, or do we go with like a prequel, or do the prequel after the trilogy?
Do we number them backwards from their order of release? Is that way?
Yeah, you go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Obviously.
we should probably start with a trilogy. If the trilogy is interesting enough, we can certainly go back and do a prequel, or maybe even a trilogy of prequels.
Perfect.
Depends upon how much backstory there is. I wrote one history that took 18 tomes.
Pleasure to meet you. Let's grab some tea and cakes and get more acquainted.
There's tea, hummus, and everything. Pita bread out here for you all. Or sorry, not tea.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. I've forgotten about my wounds. I'm just now.
Cat is done several shots of espresso and but then is also like, already, the alcohol, please.
Vance, you were told to bring a gift. Not Vance, sorry, please change
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kel, you were told to bring a end in roll 20.
Yeah.
You were told to bring a imported bottle of vodka with you out here.
Oh,
Gray believed it would be a reasonable peace offering that would allow Kat to talk.
I almost forgot. I have a gift that I was given for you. And he'll reach into the large backpack that's on the ground next to him, and he'll shuffle through it, and he'll pull out an ornately carved box, about yay big, just big enough for a bottle, and he will hand it to Kat.
It's from the same continent as your homeland, but about 3 villages away from your empire.
Monkey will have a good berry at the ready. Not like, just he knows where it's at, and he'll watch Cat just in case there's any internal bleeding, and alcohol is a blood thinner, and make sure she doesn't bleed out on the inside.
She just kind of looks at the box for a moment. Dude, you were given this to give to me.
Yes. Who gave it to him? Was it like his temple leader or whoever sent him here?
The temple leader who was spoken to by
Okay.
Gray.
This is from my home.
Oh.
And then she pops it open, and then she starts crying.
The only way to make a Russian cry, give them
Yeah.
vodka.
Right, just so
I'm sorry, was that the wrong thing?
no, it's perfect. It's not. It's a very strong part of my home's culture.
We haven't been home in quite some time.
Many years. Whoever gave this to you knows me very, very well. And so, do we have glasses?
Yeah, there's glasses on the table. You can grab them.
Cat gets one for everyone in the room. Pours everyone a shot. 2 events.
Yes, to Vince.
Astrovia.
And well, to Kel, there is a great deal that we need to tell you. And if you have time, we'll start at the beginning.
Of course. And he'll pull out a large book out of his bag, like the size of the one that you see in the token, just massive to anybody else, and a very large quill. Yeah. Because it's got to be big enough for his chunky fingers to use it. Though he writes with fairly small and very clean script.
And Cat, will
Sorry,
go
just
start for finish. So the whole, coming to a casino, starting with the purple sands in the arena, all the way up to trying to find allies to fight Silk.
Are there any details you are going to deliberately leave out before it comes up in the future?
I think that she would leave out her making the trade with Lyra. To learn about the sphere. I think that would be the main thing that comes to mind.
What about your special friend in the box, who's no longer in the box? Or your other special friend in prison, who's no longer in prison? I'm just bringing it up now so we know what is in character and what is out.
She won't say that they release them, but that they exist, just in case, like, if he happens to run across them or something, he knows that but not that, like, oh, we deliberately made a choice to release them. Like, we're just gonna, like, over that part.
Kel will listen intently. He will ask a lot of questions as you go. He's obviously someone who has read a great deal of history books and knows how they're written. He will push Kat a lot on arcane, because arcane's one of the few things he doesn't have a great deal of knowledge on.
And she'll be happy to show off the knowledge that she has.
And it's not one of his specialties, so he doesn't know a great deal about it. But and he shows a great interest on anything that revolves around gods or the other planes.
Oh yeah, so then she'll put in a lot of detail about the plane of fire, that, what she's learned about Pastille, and I mean she'll talk about that she's, an ASMR, and that her family is tied to Lyra, but not. It's still, and not necessarily to keep it from him, but that it's still sensitive that she's, had to give all that up. It's more like more personal.
That makes sense. So this Silk, he's claims to be a priest for one god, but is actually what was he? I forget what he actually is.
A Deva.
A Deva. But a Deva for a different?
Yes, that's it's part of why he's been able to do what he has. If you show any divine magic and say that you're not divine connected to it at all, then that would be more suspicious than perhaps, you know, saying it comes from one and not the other.
I couldn't imagine hiding or, heaven forbid, lying about who I worship. How does he get himself to do that kind of deception?
I believe it is part of his nature in general.
Just wait until we get to the plot twist and when the story gets really good when they find the gem.
I think you will find, Kel, that those in service of gods less well-adjusted than yours are willing to do many things that you might find unsavory, even unthinkable or unspeakable.
It comes with the territory.
Oh, yes. I've read many histories and stories about people that have done such, and he'll start rattling off a bunch of different well-known clerics from multiple different religions, from probably even different worlds, and what they've done and terrible things they've done, but it's fairly dispassionate. It's not like horrified by what they've done, because it's very matter of a fact of, this is what they did, this was the repercussion. And he'll keep talking until somebody stops him.
Yeah, and I'm assuming the whole cat story and whatever is going to take several days and whatever.
Hours at
Yeah.
minimum.
Just as
because
like in real life, as you, oh, and I forgot to tell you, and this, and then this, and then yeah.
So you all get a short rest then at
Woohoo!
minimum.
Okay.
I will do. I didn't do this last time, but I'll do it this time. I doubt I'll need it, but I'm going to go ahead and do my second wind.
I probably will cast a spell. I will probably cast a big heal, like a prayer of healing or something. I currently haven't gotten my spells completely memorized because they don't put all your spells on your character sheet to start.
It's so fucking annoying for those casters.
Because you need them all, because you can switch every day.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll your prayer of healing so people know when to stop.
Okay.
And you can cast that at whatever level you would like.
I'm assuming we're not really doing anything today, so I'll probably cast it, and I'll probably upcast it.
You hear a pound at the door as 4
Killed our family.
26.
The gnomes are back.
So everybody gains an additional 26.
I was half expecting Kel to be a gnome. Completely wrong direction size-wise.
Yeah. Polar opposites. Gentle, slow, huge. Aggressive, fast, tiny.
I have this thing about
It's they're
playing
shorter.
big characters.
So they're closer to hell, so they're more
Yeah.
evil.
Exactly. Just like. All right. So, you have an evening of remembrance, conversation, and healing as you are sitting here. The next day, you all wake up after spending the night here at the Shinari Estate for free. What is it you all would like to do now?
Before we would have rested, I would have gotten a 5th level spell slot back. Because of the short rest. And oh fuck it, I didn't have it prepared though. Shit. Because I was gonna use Dream. But I didn't have it prepared. So never mind about any of that.
So, next day, everybody, what would you like to do?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that train of thought.
Yeah, I don't know that I would lead too much at this point. So
it's Cat and Bart. Cat and Bart.
So, do we try to go back to the desert and try to find more allies, or do we try to do stuff here?
Well, if we're going to go find more allies, we should probably go find those gnomes and apologize to them for running off. They're going to think that we just disappeared, left them to die. So we should probably do something about that if we want their help ever.
That's going to be easy enough, and I will, I'll cast Sending to the one that, was traveling with us.
Okay. Send a sending out.
All right, Joey sent you a message.
You may ask.
So, Kel, you mentioned this library. There are many books, I'm assuming?
oh yes, it's a great library.
Oh, fantastic. Then you must have read my holy book about me, and I've been looking for a copy. I've not been able to find one yet.
Wow. What was the name of it?
The book
It was
of Monkey.
just the Book of Monkey.
Yes.
History
Okay.
check, Vance. Not Vance.
Sorry,
goddamn,
I
I'm changing
changed
your
it.
fucking display name.
Oh,
No, you didn't.
I'm sorry, I not in Zoom. Let me rename
Yep.
it. Sorry, I changed one of them.
Done.
Okay,
I did it.
let me. Sorry, I had my character sheet closed. History. There we go.
Hey!
God, finally we get to find out
I'm gonna
about this
whisper
goddamn bitch-ass character that he's created.
That's a little bit of pent-up anger.
That is the pent-up anger about every character I have ever had the misfortune of playing with that Acer has created. I have simultaneously loved and loathed every single one of them.
That's honestly fair.
That's the point. That's the point.
Yeah.
Of
I know, you do it so very well.
I can't believe you got a nat 20. Oh my god.
That's great. So much backstory in this session. Lots of death, lots of backstory.
And I don't know what's being whispered to you, but obviously, Kel, you can decide whatever's being whispered to.
Okay.
So how about that sports game of sports ball last night?
Right. So I have notified the gnomes of what has happened.
Did you get the
Hopefully-
message back?
Not quite yet. It can take a few moments.
Yes. The crossbow is fine. However, we're missing 3,000 gold.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Listen, we were rolling around in it, we were wrestling it, they may have gotten in dark glow somehow. I'm not responsible for that.
You take
Like you used that
3,000.
excuse before, Jess.
Did you take 3,000 gold from them?
Yes! Monkey did?
Monkey did. Just while we were trying to save your
Cats-
life, Monkey was shoving gold in his...
A cat was stealing instant chalk and jewels.
Chalk, yeah.
Chalk and jewels.
To be fair, that's correct. You did take chalk and jewels, so I'm not. I acquired. I don't steal. I acquire.
It was a tithe.
Yes.
It's, technically a tithe is supposed to be 10%, so we were doing them a favor.
God, your televangelists are having you for something that's 10% every time you go to fucking church.
Yep.
10% of what?
Your income.
I'm afraid I don't remember anything about a book of Monkey. I do know we had a copy of Monkey's Volley. I haven't read much of it. It's very old, written in a very old dialect of Common. I know it does talk about ancient lesser deities that roamed the earths for a while. But like I said, I'm afraid I didn't get much of a chance to read it while I was there. So I'm not sure if that's what you're looking for. If there was a different one.
No, it unfortunately must be a different one.
Because it's on lesser deities is the concern?
No, the title is Book of Monkey.
What else? Do we try to go back to, let's see, the Ebon Sisters, the High Stag tribe? Do we go for those, or do we try to cause chaos here in town?
I don't think we need to try to cause chaos here in town. But
For sure you guys are chaos.
Have you heard from Finn? I don't even think he would have made it to his destination yet.
Oh, I'll use the earpiece to contact Finn and let him know what happened.
Hold on to the earpiece. Fuck, guys. I'm gone for 2 weeks and one of you...
He's being cared for by Mama Vusi currently. That's until we can find out what demon holds him.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you hold on to him. Never know what we're going to do with it after.
You do not get to eat him.
I didn't say anything like that, okay? It's just, All right. I don't know what Fen would say to them.
Pretty much
I don't
that.
think he comprehends death.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty much like, really, guys? I'm gone for like a week, and y'all do this.
Yeah, that's probably what he would say. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember how many spells you learned, but
cleric level plus proficiency.
plus wisdom, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Plus wisdom.
I have a question. I can't remember her name, so I need to figure that out first. But the fighter half orc woman.
Oh, that's in the other handout.
Named NPCs.
Notable places she's written in there. Because you all haven't met her yet. Right?
Yeah, well, she was
We
at the
have-
No,
party.
it's in
She was at the party.
Casino.
She hired Samdi.
Bartov has a thing for her. Isn't that the one?
That doesn't narrow it down.
No,
That's
it
a fair
doesn't.
point.
Lakudra.
That's the one.
Yes.
Leader
While we
Lakudra.
are in town, could I have Misha would be able to actually I'm going to recast him. So we've got the seagulls that have been killed, then we have cats that have been killed. Okay, as a lizard, can I have him as a lizard go out, try to find Lakudra and steal something of hers?
Okay. As you summon your lizard familiar, have it roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Is it like chameleon for?
He's just like a very tiny, unassuming little lizard, and I would need a. I would need a character sheet for him.
For a lizard.
Yes.
Still can't believe you got a nat 20.
That's great. There you go. You have a
Yay!
lizard. Everybody look at it. It can lick its own eyeball.
Let's see, actions.
That is the predominant feature of lizards, right?
I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Lizard. I don't. It does not have where I can.
It isn't proficient, so you should be able to, like...
Oh.
just
Roll dex.
Dexterity.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's some.
Yeah, lizards are not proficient
Yeah,
stealthers.
there's no steps.
Me calling you a stealther.
How about now?
There we go.
Okay, so let me
Ah!
find a fucking painted Agama line
So-
watercolor.
Where were all these nat 20s earlier, guys?
I know.
I
Right?
know. God.
A natural 20, your lizard successfully starts creeping around casino looking for Lakudra. Have it roll a perception.
This might be where the perception is
Poor
wisdom.
lizard has got so many miles to cover. Clap, 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 clap.
Oh my god. 14?
14. It finds her at one of the municipal buildings that she is currently patrolling outside of.
Okay.
Sleight of hand.
Some more.
Hang on. Can you change your familiar's shape?
I would have to
Yes.
recast it and then let it like.
I mean, like, where it is, can you make it? No.
No.
I was gonna
No.
say, Ant-Man, that bitch.
Okay, so sleight of hand. So another dex. 10.
That's a little closer. It crawls up the pant leg over towards her belt and begins trying to take something before it gets casually swept off of her. She just thinks it's a lizard crawling on her.
Cool.
It's a common thing
Cool.
out here.
Is there like something like on her boot or something?
Dirt.
Would that count?
She does not own the
Fuck.
dirt.
Get the lizard
Alright.
to steal some of her hair.
Yeah, that's what I was about to go. Like, we're going for hair next.
She has dreads. Big ass dreads.
Lizards have got sharp teeth, my
Yeah.
boy.
But some of that hair in there isn't even hers. Like it's just.
Aw.
Oh yeah, she uses the dreads as
All
like
right.
trophies. She takes her dead enemy's hair. Ugh.
Any
Some
string,
people.
anything like that.
Perception check.
8.
Nothing loose. Very fine clothing. Hefty clothing as well. Chainmail.
All right. I didn't want it to come to this. I have a question. If a familiar is hit and poof, is anything that it's carrying go with it and be resummoned?
No. When you dismiss it, things it is holding. Well, let me read it. Roll the
Yeah.
spell in chat because that can have some dire consequences for a first level spell.
Yeah.
I call this the MacGuffin Stealer 5000.
It's just the little lizard blepping and licking its own
Yep.
eye. Just... This is my secret.
Well,
weapon.
Cat's busy. I'm just talking to Kel, asking him stories, trading.
I love how like the first half of this was like pure drama and like people going down and like all of us throwing our best spells, and then the second half is a lizard trying to steal something off of a woman who knows it's there, but
It's just
Yeah.
a lizard. Lizards crawl on people all the time in the desert, you know?
And
And the rest of the party.
Ooh, this is
Yeah.
cooler.
And
the
Like,
rest
Monkey
of the-
trying to get his autobiography or his biography written.
Yeah. And the rest of the party blissfully unaware that there's a lizard out there.
So were you rolling?
Oh.
Or did you have another idea? Oh, there's the spell. It says it dismisses the familiar, and other spells like Dimension Door specifically say anything being worn or
okay,
I'm gonna say, because it lacks that text, no, it does not.
okay. Because my plan was to have it bite her, and then when it smacks her, it would come back to me.
Aha, you have blood.
Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly.
But also, your familiar can't
Yes.
attack. Familiars can't attack, but it can
Oh,
take
that's
other
right.
actions as well.
I mean,
The warlock one that can attack.
Touch spell, but not attack.
Yes.
You know what?
is a lizard biting you and drawing blood going to cause 1 HP of damage?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
It's
Exactly,
exactly
one.
one. Yes.
I'm sorry. A single lizard, like a gecko, could bite me 1,000,000 times in a row and I would not die. I would be mildly aggravated.
So, if it bites you enough to draw blood
I would
1,000,000
I would
times,
be considerably aggravated. I would not be in danger of death.
Okay, so
D&D doesn't make
Is
sense.
there-
That's
is there anything in her hair?
She has thick black dreads going back the side of her head, as well as a few ornate jewelry pieces tied into the dreads and keeping them, more well organized. She has a massive golden golden band that keeps them all tied to the back of her head.
Okay. We're going for one of the pieces of jewelry. And he's gonna try.
Okay.
I know it can't attack, but can he eat it?
Just like full on
Like-
eat her hearing.
Yeah.
It's a toke gecko. It just latches on and runs away.
Yeah. Exactly.
Go ahead and roll Sleight of Hand for the gecko.
Okay. All right. At least this isn't a negative. 16.
That's not bad. Let me look at Lakudra's.
I think the
Perception-
real
passive
question is,
perception is probably high.
yeah, I think the real question is, does the gecko have a British accent, and can I buy insurance from it?
Passive perception.
The
I'm just making you pull up all sorts of character sheets, Joey.
Okay, the gecko. is
Yes.
successful.
Okay.
It snags a random gem off of one of the bindings in the hair before scurrying back down.
Cool. Yes.
Have it roll another stealth check to make it back to you with a gem.
Do any of her guards have the stones
Oh no!
to tell her that she just got fucking rolled over by a lizard?
Well, he ate the gem. He ate it.
Yeah, just.
He pulled a zombie.
So, how far away can your familiar telepathically communicate with
It's
you?
100 feet.
Ooh, not
Nope.
very far. Its stealth check was a 2.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna roll a percentile
Oh,
die.
no.
Okay. It's not very likely. So first off, seagulls, cats, and dogs all eat.
But the seagulls and the
Kind of
cats have been
Aren't
lizards.
the
wiped out.
seagulls all
Yes. So it's not very high. There's dogs and the very few badass cats
Yes,
that are still
okay.
alive.
I mean, we've established that this is a gecko, so dogs are out of the question because it's on the walls.
I mean, dogs aren't really out of the question when it comes. A dog will eat anything
yeah,
that moves.
But not when it's on a fucking wall 10 feet up.
It rolled a 2 stealth check. It's
It's
not.
obvious.
It's like running down the middle of
It's
the road,
obviously
man.
on the
Like-
wall. That doesn't mean it's not there.
Yeah, it's
It's
low
a
on the
green
wall.
lizard on a white wall. Like, okay.
All right, and then there's urchins that eat them.
Oh my God.
Oh.
So I'm gonna say, roll me a D100
Why do
cat,
I have to roll it?
25 or lower.
Okay. Please.
Something that wants to eat it.
Please
eat.
don't. Please. Please don't.
There you go.
Yes!
Cat, your lizard walks up, climbs onto your lap, and vomits on you.
Good boy. Good boy. And like give him all the little scritches and like guess who could now possess Lakudra? Pocket.
Good try. Actually, wait, that's a wisdom
Mhm.
save?
Yes, Exor, I know what Geico is.
Oh, it's a charisma. It's a charisma save.
Oh, it's a charisma save. That's okay. And she is a half orc.
Mhm.
She is not a
Exactly.
Buckland. She is a half.
That's why I targeted her.
She's the
What's
only
the
person.
other half?
Mhm.
She's a
Mommy. Anyways,
Right. I believe that's going to be enough chaos caused and done. Should we try to make our way back to...
Have you heard back from those goddamn gnomes yet?
We left our camels.
We left everything. Well, you didn't leave my camp.
Alright. So we need more camels. Just do that whole thing again.
guys are making so many camels. Just
We're just
Well, they're
setting up
camels. They'll be
independent
fine.
populations.
Yeah.
the next group that comes through here is such a high chance of finding a random camel.
Yeah.
Just,
So can we just speed run that whole shopping thing where we get camels and rations?
yeah.
And...
Boop, boop, boop. Camels and rations.
Well, we
done.
don't need rations
Well, we
because
established that
someone
we
can.
don't need them.
That's true. Thanks, monkey.
Well, only if Monkey decides to cast the spell.
That's true.
I will squeeze the good berries out of him like a piss dispenser.
I can do create food and water as well.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Damn. We had one session where you had to deal with the environment.
like,
and immediately you said,
no.
fuck that, I'm retiring. We're going to have something that just
I'm not
D&D
PvPing again. I'm gonna make someone that solves this problem.
You're not PvPing Bart and Cat again.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have all that. We just need camels then.
We got camels, yeah.
I need a very sturdy camel.
Actually, for your size, you need an elephant.
Yeah, or
The
like
irony.
Or like a cart and like
sand sled type thing, like
Does that feel wrong
Yeah.
to you, Kel?
to ride an elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
To be fair, if we get one elephant, that can carry all of us.
So, does it feel weird to you to ride a centaur?
I would
Depends how
think
I'm
so.
holding on to them.
yeah. And what's their charisma?
13.
Yeah,
Like, am I underslung like a grenade launcher?
That would not be you riding the centaur. I hate to tell you that. You've got that one backwards.
Oh god,
I-
this fucking session.
The bard might seduce the dragon, but the dragon is definitely a power.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the dragon has to be the power bottom because at what point is the guy just gonna get crushed?
Not their
Yeah, not their
problem.
problem.
You risked it, them the biscuits.
Come to me, dragon money.
God.
And that was COME, damn it.
yes.
Not the other one.
Recently, yes.
Non-R-rated stream.
Oh my god. Just so much. This fucking session.
Look, we all nearly
Fast track.
died. And
Yes.
humor is the best way to get over a near-death experience.
Right.
That's what my psychiatrist said.
Right. Okay. So
Mine did say something about unresolved issues.
so did mine.
Using humor as a defense.
I'm the reason my therapist now sees one.
100%.
So, everybody. You gather up your things. Kel, are you buying an elephant ride? Or a
Can we
sled
rent
with
one?
two
How much is an
camels?
elephant?
You know what? Sled with 2 camels.
200
Sure.
gold.
I like Bart will. Does they come with a howdah? A
what?
howdah.
Goes on top roof.
You've seen Lord of the.
Oh, an exotic saddle.
Yeah, you've seen-
Okay, an exotic saddle for an elephant is another
Yeah,
100.
how to
Done.
sits multiple people. It's like a
Done.
small cart
I
that
got-
sits on its back kind of thing.
I think
got-
we need
I got
3.
40 plat. I'll drop 30 plat on a fucking Prince Ali elephant wagon.
Yeah, I think we need like 4
As you-
4 elephants. 3
Oh,
or 4.
jeez.
Monkey, are you buying all of the elephants in casino
Well,
right now?
yeah, there's probably only 3 or 4 here in casino, and I
And
think.
he stole that money from the gnomes, so he's got it.
Well, I'm a bit.
Requisitioned.
Yeah, I'm a bit skint, but I'll see what I can come up with. Well, Bart's got his. He already paid for
Yeah,
his.
I'll
Kel's
grab one.
bought his, so I'll buy 2, assuming there's 4 in town.
Wait, Bart buys one elephant with a.
Bart, but I'm not buying one because I don't have any. I doubt I have much money.
I'll purchase. I'll purchase. I'll take 2.
The other
Oh,
3?
yeah. I'll take 3. Why not? Okay.
We only really need, what, 2?
So each of you gets your own elephant.
I don't need one.
I figure Bart and Cat can be in one,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Kel.
one for Kel, and then Monkey, and then supplies.
Monkey and supplies.
Because we're
That'd
gonna
be great.
because we're gonna have Samdi. Samdi.
Zombie,
In-
yeah.
Yeah, Samdia
Yep.
supplies. Yeah.
All right.
To be fair, if I'm envisioning these things correctly, you could fit a
Yeah.
lot
Mhm.
in them. So, like, you don't need one specific
I-
supplies.
I just
unless you
posted a
want to.
reference picture for you, Joey.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Considering I'm assuming these elephants aren't like Lord of the Rings elephant size.
No.
No.
The dire elephants of the desert.
Oh, you could fit so much crap on that.
So much.
We'll
room
go
for
through
activities.
3 because I'm thinking about the future because we got Finn and yeah 3's good. We can do 3.
3 will work, yeah.
3.
Ben's gonna try and eat one immediately.
We're gonna have to rebuy them. We will have to rebuy them. But...
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, they're gonna be shaded.
Summon Greater Steed or Summon Steed could do Elephant, I think.
Summon Greater Steed can do
Okay.
an elephant.
I was just thinking that because I've got fine. Oh,
It can also do a fucking griffin.
yeah, which would be.
I had a Pegasus on one. Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Ace.
Yeah, so much fun.
Ace was
Is that like a fifth
Ace is
level
still writing
spell?
stories,
then?
by the way. Yeah. Well, it's a 4th level.
Okay, I might get that eventually.
It's a
Yeah,
fun.
you have to be like 10th level paladin.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, so by
Although
level
the-
18, you'll.
I wonder if I get it as a warlock. Can I, I forget, when you level up, can you can take spells from either spell list?
Yes, but you can only take spells that spell specific class has levels in order to cast it. You have to count your 2 spells lists separately. So if you only have 3rd levels unlocked as a paladin, you cannot take a 4th level spell even though you unlocked 4th level spell slots.
Okay, it's just the smites that work differently because they say you can use any spell slot.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why it works for you. Yeah.
Fine.
Alrighty, so you all very regally march out of casino on elephant back.
Has Silk not noticed this?
This is a big middle finger to Silk on the way out.
We're just leaving like, we'll be back, bitch, and next time it's for your head.
How many spell slots am I going to be burning on create food for 4 elephants?
You'll be okay.
And 4
Yeah,
people.
it's 45 pounds of food.
But we can also feed them good berries.
Here's
They need at least
a
3
single good
berries.
berry elephant.
It's magic, bro.
You need at least 3 good berries.
How many
per
can you
elephant.
summon?
That's-
I think it's
Monkey?
like 10. So yeah, 3, 3, and 1. 3,
Yeah.
3, 3, and 1. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. As long as you can summon food and water for humans, Kel, we're good.
Yep.
Sweet. I like this setup a hell of a lot more.
Kel, just remove
Okay.
1 create food and water each day for your current
Okay.
grouping. Wait, how much food and water does it
45
produce again?
pounds of
Ton.
food.
I mean, that's
And that's assuming Monkey is actively going to cast Goodberry each day and feed
Yep,
the elephants
yep.
with them. Because they do, I am not joking, they
Yeah.
need 3. If a normal person needs 1 and they're good for an entire day, the elephant needs 3 and then scraps from your 45.
I'm fine with that.
It's
Yeah.
15 people or 5 steeds. But those are
Yeah, but
horses.
these are
Well, I know.
massive
Yeah, that,
steeds.
yeah,
Like,
no,
this is-
that's horses, not elephants. It's probably
And
more
I-
like 3
Yeah.
elephants.
And
Yeah.
I think it's because it's to feed animals, monkeys more like, okay, we'll actually do it this time.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I
fair.
like animals.
That's fair.
He's good
Alright.
with animals.
So, you all take back out into the desert, waddling out on elephant
I
back.
suddenly feel like Somdi.
And you have 2 options, everybody, if you wish to go pursue more of these items or allies. The High Stag Tribe, which is somewhere out here past the Heartless Dunes, which would be the closest to where you all currently are, leaving right now. Or the Ebon Sisters in the Black Mist Sands.
My vote is the High Stag Tribe so that we can travel there first and avoid the Inhiba and then go up to the Ebon Sisters.
Mm-hmm.
What are in Hiba?
They are an insect-like collective consciousness that are cannibals.
Fascinating.
Let's not do that quite yet, Cap. We will probably have to deal with them at some point, but right
Oh,
now,
most likely.
no, thank you.
Not right now, no.
You all begin your journey trekking out and heading over towards the High Stag Tribe. And unfortunately, I think we have to call the session here because I was anticipating you going from the Iron Whisper to the Ebon Sisters, then to the High Stag Tribe. Not
all of what
So-
has happened.
Yeah, I wasn't. I'm sorry, I did not plan all of
You
this.
didn't plan a almost TPK?
I don't see how not.
But anyways, players, thank you all for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time. Take care. Goodbye.